What's going on, y'all? It's Moto. Welcome to my second vlog. My first vlog was a little bit crazy because I jumped straight to doing wheelies at a lot. That was not really a good introductory video. You guys really don't know who I am, not my personality. You just know that I like to have fun. You know, honestly, if you guys saw the video of me doing wheelies, I was just screaming out loud, clapping my hands, being scared because I was learning how to do wheelies. I got a little higher than last time. That was my third day of doing wheelies, and I've been progressing each and every time I go through the lot, and it's pretty awesome. I suggest that anybody who is wanting to do wheelies or stunts, go to your lot, get some buddies who know what they're doing, and don't just invite anybody. Make sure the person you're inviting knows what they're doing. That way they can give you constructive criticism and not make fun of you for messing up. They give you pointers, they'll teach you, and it would just be fun. So without further ado, let's get to the vlog. I just want to talk about what's been going on with the biking community and this online beef. So what I'm getting at is, all I'm seeing on social media is, oh, this guy is a helmet creator, oh, this guy is a S1K cheater leader rider, this guy doesn't know how to ride a bike, why does he own a pista? You know, I get it. Not everybody likes the same thing, and it's okay to have your own preferences, but to just go online and just bully somebody or attempt to bully, talk smack about the things that they like to do with their social media, with their money, with their bikes, their helmet, the content they make, that shouldn't be anybody's issue. There's going to be people that like the content, and then there are people that don't like the content. And for those who like the content, they're going to follow that, and that's okay. That's going to be that follower base for that specific account. I just don't get all the hate. So for example, I've got a Yamaha R7, and for some reason we get a lot of hate because it's not an R6, it's not an R1, it's only got 2 cylinders, it's not fast, but dude, it looks good to me, it sounds good to me, and for some reason it's really easy to do tricks on, which I eventually want to do whenever I get better at it. But yet again, I'm still going to hear about it by everybody else who probably doesn't even, I'm probably going to hear about people who either have a leader bike or 600, someone who doesn't really have a bike, which I think is insane, because how can you hate on somebody for what they have and the content they do? Why can't people just let others be who they want to be? I will admit, some of my short form content on TikTok and Instagram is the usual dancing TikToker, bike talker. The reality is, the things that I post is what generates views. Plain and simple. I have a goal in mind, and that is to grow my account. And there's many methods to grow your account. You could choose either. Just don't do OnlyFans. So with my social media, I post dances and skits. Why? Because it generates views. It produces more followers. But now I'm getting bored of that, because honestly, I don't like doing it for the long term. It worked for the short term. I did get plenty of following. I'm transitioning from the funny stuff that people like to make jokes about into long form content. And now I'm on YouTube making long form videos. Take my advice. I haven't done it yet, but I believe it should work theoretically. I can just cut the videos that are interesting from my YouTube channel and then post it on my Instagram and my TikTok as short form content. But at the end of the day, I'm probably going to still get haters, because for some reason people like to argue, people like to conjure up controversy, and I get it. I'm like that too. I'm a certified rage baiter. You can ask my girlfriend. I say a lot of things that shouldn't be said out loud, but I still say it out loud, and I still say it on the internet, because that's just the kind of guy I am. I have no fear. You shouldn't feel like that you have to follow what people tell you to do because it's cringy, it's laughable. No, at the end of the day, you should just do what you want to do. If it's cringy, so what? If it's funny, so what? If it's embarrassing, so what? Do the content you want to do, and you'll be fine. When your account blows up and you get, you hit those goals that you want, that you set for yourself, all the haters got nothing to talk about. The only time I have a problem with somebody getting a bike just to look cool is if they don't practice safety. If they're not wearing gear, if they're not doing the right thing on the road, if they're breaking laws, that's the only time I have an issue with people who are getting bikes, trying to look cool, trying to, make it a business. Because honestly, most Most of your favorite motovloggers are riding bikes for a business. That's it. And you should know that. It's obvious. Name one motovlogger who doesn't have an affiliate link, who doesn't have a sponsorship, or doesn't sell their own merch. You tell me. You know, I kind of regret taking off my mirrors, but damn, my bike looks so good. Although that is a bad thing to do, I'm still turning my head to check my, you know, my blind spots and all the way behind me. It is tedious, but if you've seen this bike in photos without the mirrors, geez, you do the same. So back to the topic. I get it. It's easy to hate on creators that get the bike just so that they can grow their following, just so that they can become somebody. As long as they're preaching the right things, you shouldn't have an issue with it. Just because they don't want to be a plumber or a doctor, a teacher, a banker, you name it. Just because they don't want to do the job that you're doing, what they're trying to do is inevitably gonna pay them. If they put their mind to it, if they make engaging videos, no matter how they make them, as long as they're engaging and generate revenue, good for them. They just gotta promote safety, which a lot of them don't. So I can see why there's the outrage, but this is just my position. I always promote safety. I'm always wearing gear. I'm always gonna advocate for people to wear gear, because there was a time where I needed it, I had it, and then it saved my ass. You never know when that day's gonna come when you're gonna need your gear the most, where it's gonna save your life, save your skin, and save your friends from having to go to your funeral. I made so many new friends in the first year of getting a motorcycle, and I've lost more than I thought I would. You know, it's one of those things that you hear about, that, oh, so many people are dying from riding motorcycles, this and that. It's very true, man. Ride safe, ride within your skill, and wear gear all the time, please. If you're in Arizona or Nevada, one of those hot states, you're gonna have to just change it up. You have to change up your riding schedule. Go at night, go early in the morning. Don't go in the summertime, just wait until it's winter. Don't ride without any gear. Don't go to your motorcycle meets rev bombing your bike. Seriously, that is annoying. It gets people kicked out. You lose your relationship with the owners of the establishment that allowed you to even host that meet. Just don't rev bomb at a meet, please. You're not that guy. You know, going back to that subject that I was discussing earlier in the beginning of the video, it's easy to hate on somebody that has more than what you have. But you can't be that way. That makes you bitter, unlikable, and it doesn't really help you get more. Hating on somebody that has more than you would never give you more, okay? Okay, let's just make that make sense. Like, if you hate on me because I have an R7, it's so retarded. Cause like, where's your bike, bro? Where's your bike? You know, it's not the fastest bike. It's not. And I'm okay with that. I did not get this bike to be the fastest. I got this bike because if you're starting out with getting your first bike, choose that bike that's perfect for you. Not the bike that's perfect for everybody, i.e. an S1K. That's not perfect for everybody. That's just what people tell themselves. Alright, let's go somewhere nice. Oh, I get it. You want to be safe, but I want to go fast. Please. You got 4 wheels. You have more grip than I do. Oh, that's beautiful right there. Alright, I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to pass you. Stop sign ahead. You can barely see that, but slowing down, not trying to die. There it is. Libby Road. What the hell is a Libby? Is that a stop sign for me? No. So this bike is plenty of fun for, you know, the back roads. I'm not looking for something that's gonna be the fastest racer. I'm not even a racer myself. I've never been to a track, but next year I plan on going to multiple track days because I want to get better as a rider. But for now, this bike is perfect for the back roads. It does what it needs to do. Yeah, I'm not saying that this bike isn't dangerous. I'm just saying that I'm riding within my limit. And I know the limit of this bike because I've done crashed on this bike many times. But I still love riding and I still push myself. Just make sure when you're pushing your own limit, do it in a controlled manner. Don't jeopardize your life. Don't jeopardize your safety. You know, I thought about owning a 1,000-liter bike, and the bike that I truly want to have is a Ducati V4. But I'm not ready for that bike. So before I make that purchase of a very expensive bike, after I have done a few track days with my R7, I do plan on buying a Ducati V4. That is a very sexy bike. My favorite color is red. I know I'm not the only one that thinks that bike is sexy and it sounds awesome. I refuse to believe that. Except for, you know, those Pista BMW S1000rr riders. No hate, no hate. But there's too many of you guys. Way too many of you guys with Pistas and S1000rs. I'll put that out there. You know, I will come clean and I will admit I am considering purchasing a Pista. I get it, I know. It's an overhyped helmet, but hear me out. I do plan on making money with social media, and that is the social media helmet. So I'm just playing the game, but I am maintaining my own character. I'm just wearing the colors of the team. That's it. I'm just wearing the colors of the social media biker scene. But right now, I'm rocking a KYT TT Rebo. Very nice helmet. Very comfy. It's just not. I guess it's just not that hyped up. Angular and super sharp like the Pista because it's not a race helmet. The Pista is a race helmet. I'm gonna join the Italian team. I'm gonna get a Pista and then I'm gonna couple that with a Ducati V4. After I've taken this bike to the track multiple times. Once I become a better rider, fundamentally, there's no reason why I shouldn't get the bike that I want. I have the discipline, I have the skill, I have the experience, I've had the crashes, and the last thing, the money. Because golly, that bike is expensive. It's something that I think is worth having. Say what's up to these bikers. What's going on? Hell yeah, it's an old dude out here. Speaking of old dude, my grandfather was my major influence in getting this bike. He rode a Harley, and I hate to admit it, he owned a Gixxer. How could he? That old man. I've been around bikes growing up, and I decided I was waiting too long to get my own bike. I got this bike when I was 24, which I think is reasonable. I will say that getting a bike at 24 is probably a good idea because I have more life experience in decision making rather than some 17 to 19-year-old who gets a bike that's way too much for him. The 600, the 1000, then they go on and they crash. And that's unfortunate. I hope you guys understand the magnitude of the responsibility it actually is to own a motorcycle, especially a sports bike. These things are meant to zip and zag, but if you're doing it unsafely and in an environment that doesn't call for it, just know that there are major risks with doing that. And it's not really worth losing your own life to look cool for somebody. There's somebody out there that cares about you. You have friends, your family members care about you. And if your family doesn't care about you or your friends, you got me. Hit me up. We go for a ride. Or if you don't live in this state, we can just talk about bikes. But somebody out there cares about you, and that's the message I'm trying to put out there because it's true. So be safe. Take care of your own life. There's still so much life to live. Sheesh. That exhaust sounds nasty. As we get deeper into this city, we might see more and more tweakers. And it's very obvious that all the blue cities have all of these wanderers, these zombies. Wow. Will you just look at that? Beautiful. So this is the Capitol building in Olympia. I'm not sure if it's actually used as the Capitol building anymore. I have to check my facts, but this is it. It's beautiful. Fucking awesome. But another contributor of what got me into motovlogging is that there's not really many motovloggers in Washington. We have a double moto, Storm ZX10r or Storm 6R. I have not really seen any other Washington vloggers, so I thought that I'd take over the space and start doing it. So here we are, just motovlogging in Washington, taking over, being a nuisance. That's one thing I like about having a bike. You literally just hop on, turn it on, and get the f out. I mean, you could do that in a car, but it's not as cool. You have to flip your leg over, turn the key, hit the switch, hit the ignition button, and boom! You're off. You're just yanking that throttle. Pause. I love it when it's fall. Look at these trees. Oh my god. God damn it! Wow, that tunnel was loud. Not my bike. Just kidding. Oh, god damn. Alright, traffic doesn't look too bad. Hopefully, I can get home in time because I gotta hit the gym. Right now we're on the highway and this is what the audio sounds like. Hopefully it's not too bad because a lot of the places I will be going to on these vlogs are very far. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at those leaves. It's so beautiful. Gosh. Man, I love the fall. Some of the content that I can provide to you guys that you guys can't get from your favorite motovlogger because they're in Texas, they're in Florida or Chicago. They don't have the Washington aesthetic. Oh my god, it's the gay store. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be here holding this thing the whole time. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm gonna accept the risk. I'm gonna put my foot on the rear brake and I'm just gonna chill here in neutral. Because if he wanted to make me a sandwich, let them make me a sandwich. Although I don't want to go like that, but who am I to stop them from achieving their dreams? So I'm here at the lot, and I'm checking to see if any of the guys that I've met are here. Oh, they're not here. I guess they're not doing wheelies today. Well, should I do a wheelie? No, I'm just joking. I'm going to take it easy today. Thank you for watching the vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.